Depression and anxiety, the silent killers. How to deal with depression and anxiety. Part 2. About a decade ago and before that, most of us were not even aware about these words, depression and anxiety. But now every other person is dealing with depression and anxiety. It shows that it doesn't matter how much facilitated we are today and the easy life we are spending due to certain inventions of useful devices. However, we all have become a participant of an unknown race where we have to be in a hurry. Indeed, that is the main cause of increasing rates of depression and anxiety. That is why we bring you some of the most effective ways to deal with depression and anxiety. So stay tuned. We all know that physical and psychological stress results in depression and anxiety. We also know that when we are unfit physically, then due to several changes in our body system, it directly affects us mentally. For instance, if you are sad, then you tend to listen to sadder songs and fall into sadness deeper and deeper. Similarly, when you are happy, you tend to listen to happier and energetic songs to feel every bit of happiness inside your mind. This shows us how our mood controls our actions. The sad mood would make you to do sad actions, and a happy mood makes you do the actions that make you happier. Antidepressant medicine is not a solution. You need to understand this. When you think about something a lot, then everything contracts. Our muscle, nerves, mind, everything. Hence you take antidepressant medicines which releases the contracted muscles for the time being, due to which you sleep peacefully. But if you start taking the antidepressant medicine for a longer time, then your body wouldn't respond it to anymore. Hence you can't sleep peacefully. Sometimes you need to increase the dose, but it results in making you even more depressed than earlier. Medications can relax your body, but on the other hand, it can make you more ecstatic. For example, some patients have shared their experience when sometimes they feel overexcited after taking antidepressant medicines. However, it is a fact that if your excitement is not natural, then it is harmful for your mind and body. Sometimes we confuse depression and anxiety with overthinking. So do you really think overthinking is one of the causes for depression? No, overthinking is never a problem, because whatever task you do, you need to think about it first. All these athletes, cricketers have their own thought process. They have to think and rethink for every step of the game. Hence, we need to accept the fact that speed of thinking is not a problem, nor it is a cause for depression. Overthinking is also not a problem. However, if your thinking has no clarity, it has conflict, then it will be a problem. If you have clarity in your thoughts, then it doesn't matter how much you rethink or overthink about the certain matter. Your thoughts should be clear. For example, if you are writing an essay and you keep on writing for hours, then you certainly need to think a lot. As your thoughts have a clear vision, then it doesn't matter how much time you spend in your task, because you are discovering from layer to layer and thinking from a deeper level. So you wouldn't feel tired because your thoughts are getting more clear than earlier. So from this example, we realize that thinking is never a problem. But if you get addicted towards antidepressant medicines, which sometimes makes your mind relax, so you don't think on your own, medicine can make you overexcited. And it is proven that whenever a person gets exhilarated by the medicines, then he starts losing his senses and consciousness. We can easily tell this from our own past experience, that whenever we get overexcited, then nothing goes well in life, and eventually we fall into another pit of depression, because overexcitement causes over-expectation. Therefore, over-relaxation and over-excitement both are another name of depression. Now the question arises here is, how much excitement and relaxation do we need? And who will decide the amount of excitement and relaxation for us? Is it any doctor, psychologist, friends, relatives, wife, husband, kids? Who? It is you. You should know the limits and amount of excitement and relaxation you need for yourself. Your brain should not be dull, nor it should be overexcited. Your brain should be in the normal state. However, people who get accelerated by the medicine become addicted to those medicine, due to which that person doesn't admire his normal state. He then demands for overdose. We need to find the permanent solution for this. In our last video, we discussed that fuel for the body means food, but what actually fuel for our body is? Food is not what we daily eat or we see advertisement of lavish food items on television. Basically, we need to understand the basic knowledge of food, such as we should avoid the whites in our food like too much sugar, salt, white bread and rice. However, our food is just one aspect of fuel for our body. There are 5 kinds of fuel essential for our body, which includes earth, water, air, fire and sky. Earth, from which we get fruits and vegetables, hence we have to include the natural fruits and vegetables in our diet. Water, inadequate amount of water can do the worst inside your body. Indeed, water plays the most essential role. Whenever a person is sad, breaks down with tears, the people around him immediately compose the person with a glass of water. You feel low when you don't drink enough water in a day. Fire, that means sunlight. Now just imagine if you are confined in a dark room, then you spontaneously feel depressed. But if you are suddenly released in a light outside, then you immediately sense a feeling of freedom and get super excited naturally. Air, if you cry too much, then your body naturally gasps for air. This is the technique of nature which keeps on telling you what is really essential for your body. Hence, you need to inhale all the freshness of air early in the morning. Sky, you feel a sudden calmness when you see the sky. Whenever you feel depressed, you spontaneously look at the sky without any reason. This is another natural technique. Somehow, your mind tries to show you the remedies of depression. Look at the sky more often to receive the required fuel from nature for your body. Hence, if you take the right kind of food in your body, then food is itself medicine without any side effects. Your body needs the service. Take out some time for yourself. We always thought about thoughts, but we don't think about nature. We don't think to provide ourselves a great service. That is why we are having these crucial levels of depression and anxiety. There is always a but left in our life. No matter whatever you achieve, there is always something left to grab on. And this thought finally keep you in a state of dis-ease. You have to be at ease to take your own decision in life. Take care of yourself, because life is beautiful when your thoughts are beautiful.